So this is module 1 and we're going to be looking at why you need to teach your dog a recall. So there's lots of reasons why you should be teaching your dog a recall. I'm going to give you a couple of my reasons now. And the first one is that it's going to keep your dog safer on your walks. If you can more easily call your dog back from distractions whenever you want him to come back to you, then he's going to be much safer. He's going to be nearer to you, which is going to mean that you're going to be much more relaxed when you're out and about, and you're going to feel like you can go more places with your dog because you have that control over him, that you know at any time you want to, you can just call him back to you and reward him with something. The second reason is that it's a responsible thing to do. I'm always talking in all of my videos about being a responsible dog owner, and having a dog that has a good recall is paramount if you want to exercise your dog off lead. And really, we all should be aiming to give our dogs some off-leash exercise. So if we want to do that and we want to be responsible dog owners, then we need to have a good recall. So it's a responsible thing to do for your own dog, you know, because you're going to have his interests at heart. You're going to be able to call him away from people that you're coming across on your walk. You know, not everybody likes dogs, and people who don't like dogs certainly don't want your dog or my dog coming up to them in the park, running up to them, frightening their children or bothering their other dogs. They may possibly have a dog who doesn't like other dogs either. So you must, if you want to be a responsible dog owner, and you really should want to be a responsible dog owner, it should be something that you're aiming to be for your whole community and yourself and your dog, is to be a responsible dog owner. And part of that is having a good recall so that you can much more easily control your dog wherever you take him. The last reason is the one that I think is overlooked, but it's really important, and that is because it's going to make your dog walk so much more enjoyable. You know, there's nothing worse than having your dog running off, and then you're worried whether he's going to come back, or you're worried whether he's going to spot a pheasant or a sheep or a deer or something and be away and running off, and you're not going to know where he is. And we've all been there with our dogs at one time or another, but it can really spoil your daily exercise with your dog if that's happening all of the time. And you know, we all got a dog because we wanted to be able to enjoy him in the great outdoors. We wanted to get out there and feel the wind in our hair and be throwing a ball for our dog and have him splashing through the puddles and really enjoying himself and really being a dog and sniffing things. And if we don't have any control over our dogs, if the dog doesn't have a recall, then you're not going to enjoy your dog walk very much. I had this happen to me before I learned how to train dogs too, and I can tell you that it's much more enjoyable experience when you have a dog that actually wants to be with you and he comes back to you quickly. You know, it enables you to give your dog more freedom because you have that much greater control over him. So they're just a few of the reasons why I think you should want to teach your dog a recall. And in the exercises that we've got coming up in the following modules, you're going to see some examples of some games and some tricks and some things that you can do with your dog that will more easily make you be able to get him to come back to you. And we're going to start in the next module by looking at why your dog currently doesn't have a recall.